Prepare to awaken from your deep slumber into the cozy arms of Balatro, licensed to deal with your headbanded host, Wyatt Edgar. Today, we continue our almost month-long journey through this game, through all of its decks, all of its stakes. Right now, we're on the second stake, red stake, and we are on Checkered Deck, which is red and black. Because it is all hearts and spades, 26 of each. Face cards are back on the menu. We had abandoned deck last time. This time we have Checkered Deck, and our seed today is Suzanne with 3 N's. Don't ask me the context of that. I don't know. It's a vanity license plate that was pulled from a BuzzFeed article, as these all have been. The article's in the description. You know this already. Why do I keep saying this? I don't know. Let's make sure to put it in so we don't get some random thing happening. And we'll begin. Obviously, this deck lends itself to flushes and variants of flushes. As such, I think I'm going to take the Mega Arcana pack skip here, since we are in red stake and we're not really going to get that much money from beating that anyway. Okay. Nothing to change suits here. Very, very well. I guess do I want to hedge my bets here and play up, because I want to do lucky cards. Probably lucky cards and malt cards, honestly, is what I'm going to do. The dog has left. I feel like 7s are good for the lucky cards. And you know what? Maybe instead we'll do a steel card. Instead we do a steel card. Yeah, why not? Let's continue on into round 2. Would like to see... Very nice flush. Didn't get a straight flush, huh? Not too greedy. That's okay. I think we should have enough things in here to be able to get us out of here. There's another flush. That's fine. That'll do just fine. I feel like the last couple games I've been spending a lot of money early, and eventually we're going to have to get out of that habit. Okay, Hanging Chad is very good. Can we get something to pair with it, though, before we commit to taking it? Late face cards give +5 malt. Okay. Okay. That's a pretty good, solid option right there. So we can just do flushes heavy on the face cards, obviously. Probably. Let's go with hearts this time. Let's see if we can get... Yeah. We'll take out that one that's debuffed. As you can see, we're getting we're getting some double value on that. I gotta say, typically I have my headphones on, but for whatever reason I don't. So I'm not hearing any sound. I'm not hearing all the fun little noises. That's okay. But you know, just something different. I'm coughing. I might be dying over here. We don't know. Let's choose another Joker. Let's see if we can get something that goes well. Okay, Cartomancer. Yeah. I don't know. Do I want to do a planet yet? Let's do a planet. Let's just spend money like it's crazy. Flush is perfect for this. Negative Joker. Yeah, let's do it. We don't have any scaling Jokers right now, so I'm perfectly okay with this. There is a very nice looking lucky card guy. Make some cards lucky. How about you two, maybe? I think that would be very cool. And let's do this so that we're playing that one a couple times. Didn't get anything out of it, but that's okay. Lucky cards are always good to have, unless, like last time, they don't do anything. Played cards of Diamond Suit give +3 malt when scored. This literally does nothing for us, but it also doesn't hurt to have it. This will be good if we get some more face cards, or some more 10s to make face cards. That's good there. Yeah, I'd rather go with hearts if I'm going to commit in one direction. Oh, earn $4 at the end of the round. We will take that. Let's be on the lookout for 10s here. Oh, we have no discards. Okay. Not a problem. Not a problem at all. You know, I was never a big discard guy anyway. Let's see if we can... Again, no discards. You literally just are, you're talking to yourself and you're not listening, John, is what's happening. There we go. This is going pretty smooth so far. Ooh, the old photograph, buddy. I love it. We might buy it. We might not. I don't know yet. We certainly have room for it. There we go. We'll take that any day of the week. Straight flush, maybe. Yeah. I think everything we do is going to have a flush involved. So I don't see any reason not to do that. We're out of money again. We could skip. Let's just keep skipping the small blind. I don't have any scaling jokers. I'm okay with this. Okay. Jacks. Very nice. Let's take those out. Oh, hang on. Don't want to lose any value here. So let's do that. That'll be real nice for us later on. I was hoping to get some 10s, but again, let's see if they come across on the other thing. I got to make sure to put face cards in the front next time. That's key. The 9. Yeah, let's go fists. See if it triggers. Oh, yeah. There we go. There's 20 bucks for us and another 3. That's $23 if you add those two up. And then we get all this other stuff. And we're going to get an extra 20 right now. Now we're cooking. Now we're feeling pretty good. I could go back and lose a hand, but I'm not really trying to scale anything. So I don't see the point in doing that. Hang on. Oh, hang on. That was a sneeze. We're not editing that out. That's a real thing. You know, everyone's sneeze is different. I feel like it's like a signature. You know, everyone signs their name different. There's none that are two alike. I think it's the same way with sneezes. Sneezes are a very distinct aspect of someone's personality. Well, maybe not personality, but of their being, I guess. We'll do a high card just for funsies. And we're getting $25 on the other end of this, so we can really do some stuff here. I think I want this one, even though it's a diamond. I do want that. We're going to still try to do flush hearts, but I mean, if you're going to give me extra money, that's fine. Can we get another 10 maybe? No. Play these. We have to play 5 cards anyway. This will probably win, but that's okay. When it comes to bosses, you know my mantra. If you've been watching all 20 some of these episodes, which I'm sure you have, loyal, dedicated fans that you are, swooning at my feet, you know that I don't like to screw around when it's the boss blind. So there you have it. Okay. Another face card, perhaps. We have a lot of cash right now. There is a very fun thing for us. We probably don't need to be earning $4 extra every round at this point, if I'm being quite honest. So I'm okay with that. Do we want to maybe skip and see if we can get some more cards since we have so much cash? I think we should. Not skip, but re-roll rather. Each king held in hand gives 1.5 mult. No. We're doing good on money right here. There's a very nice polychrome though. You'd love to see those, honestly. I will say Cartomancer is not really doing a ton for us. We have a pretty solid setup, so I am okay with this if we want to start going towards a flush something route. Yeah, let's just keep going. We'll find more tarot cards at some point. It doesn't have to necessarily be right now. So we do want of a kinds. Those are back on the menu. Let's see if we can find. Let's make you a gold card. And there's 3 of a kind right there, but I kind of. Well, actually, that's only giving us plus 100 chips, so maybe I ought to just stick to flushes here. In which case, I have a better chance at a spade flush right now. Hanged Man. I don't know what we're gonna do with you yet, but thinking about that. We didn't really get anything else good here. We're gonna get some money. Like, this is a pretty huge play. Yeah, 34,000. I think we're in good shape. We're gonna lose the banana, obviously, at some point. We need to be prepared. Oh, okay. Well, This is, I think we do away with Hanging Chad at this point, and we just to the moon this thing. So let's get our jokers in a row here. And figure out exactly what we want to do. We could go crazy with diamonds too, but we want face cards. We want multiple of a kind face cards. So I think anything that's not a face card and does nothing else special should probably go, starting with spades. So I'm going to go ahead and destroy these two things. Let's see. Let's make more hearts, because that's I'm not going to worry about this diamond thing. That seems like a reach. Let's just keep looking for more. Yeah, I mean, I'd rather just take a face card if I can. Okay. Wow, this is really coming along very nicely, I must say. And ooh, more hearts, you don't say. Good. Let's see if we can sweeten the deal here a little bit. We have the very nice cards. I guess we'll go ahead and just convert to for sure. Make another face card while we're at it. Yep. And make those all hearts. Oh, yeah. Let's see what this does. This should be really nice. I probably should have switched the order of them a bit, but we have a very solid lineup. I think we're prepared for about any possibility. I haven't really looked at the bosses too much left, and then we have bootstraps too. Man, this would have been killer earlier. Honestly, I would take it. I would take it if banana was already gone, but it's not. Get it straight flush, and then 3 of a kind is. Oh, that was only. That's okay. I need to focus on of a kinds and not so much flushes. I mean, if I can combine them, that's even better. But we don't necessarily need that, so I'm going to try and one-shot this guy. Shouldn't be too hard, considering we have a pretty good setup. We don't have Hanging Chat anymore, so the order of these cards doesn't matter, because it's going to be the first face card that gets the rub. Oh, more lucky cards? Yes. Tarot cards appear more frequently. I'm glad we have all this, well, we don't have as much money now that we did earlier, but we have, you know, a decent amount. Okay, so we can create another card, or we could destroy cards that don't help us. I don't really want to get rid of this, and I don't want to get rid of a heart, so let's, hold on, make you guys lucky. And then probably this. I think that's probably the play. We do have a boss coming up that is going to debuff our hearts, so we really do need to focus on these of a kind plays. Right now, we don't have any investment in them. So I think we should probably try to get some, if we can. Cash is nice. Being a little risky here. I was kind of hoping to see, yeah, like a lucky card. So what do I want to do here? We need money. I guess we just do this. This is also going to unlock Flush House. So we'll see what happens here. 181,000. Okay, we still have the banana. Still got that nanner. That's good. Probably want to take that as a safety. Arcana pack. Can make a wild card or 2 tarot cards. I think tarot card. Cool. Very cool. That I want. Pardon me. All right, we could create 2 malt cards. So let's get a nice. There we go. I think we're going to be playing these, so we're going to be playing face cards, so it probably makes sense to do away with the steel thing. What's here? This is a 4 of a kind thing, so if we can get 4 of a kind on the next one, which is possible with jacks probably more than anything. I don't think the order really matters here. It's worth it. I just wonder what's going to happen during this next boss. The banana has stuck around. That's good. I would like it to go away eventually, but it's probably good that it's here right now, honestly. 2 malt cards. Yeah, let's do that. I really want to make sure we're in a good position here. No face cards there. Okay, all heart cards debuffed. So, we should be playing... Crap. 4 of a kind, maybe? I mean, let's play a flush. Oh, that's not a flush. That was a waste of a hand. Let's play this flush and see. This would not be debuffed, so let's see what we get out of it. Oh, it's gonna be close. Do we dare try another one? Probably not. How many 9s do we have left? We have 1 9. I say we do this. Try to get... Okay, there's 3 9s. We need face cards, so let's see what this does. Probably nothing. We might be screwed. All right. Full house. We have botched this. We have lost this. And that is my fault that we have done this. It was fun while it lasted, I guess. Oh, thank goodness. We got bailed on that. Goated move by the and the banana takes its graceful exit stage right, just like, hey, I've served you well. Give me that extra hand. Let us get like 3 of a kind here. I think is monumental to have that right now. Don't really need anything else at the time being. Spade cards are going to be debuffed next, so it's really throwing everything it can at us. I'm okay with that. See if we can get this a little bit better. I like to optimize this as much as possible. We do have room for another Joker, so I think we're on the hunt. You know, we're on the hunt for a 6th. There's a flush. Flushes aren't really on their own. Flushes are not doing anything for us. So some deck manipulation or Joker manipulation needs to happen like pronto. Let's open up the buffoon pack before we do anything else. Flushes and straights can be made with 4 cards. Okay, retrigger all played cards in final hand of round. Okay. We'll go with hallucination. Favorite of mine. That's exactly why. Let's get pair going up too. Get more cards here. Okay. Let's really focus on what we need to do. Stop worrying about flushes and start prioritizing this kind of stuff. Okay. You are a wild card, which... I don't care about that. That's the business we need. For lucky cards, sure. 2 per. Kind of a fallback if we run into a situation. There's another. We're getting out of the flush game completely, I've noticed, but I'm okay with that. Some face cards out here. I'm playing this right now. Doesn't get us that much, but oh, we have a... Oh, that's not a straight flush. That's okay. There we go. And we can make some lucky cards too. Well, I make lucky cards. I mean, I kind of do. I think it'd be fun. Make you a lucky card. Make you a lucky card. Let's go with this and see what happens. Yeah. I need a Full House Planet card is what I need. I need a couple of those to really get this going. It's not going to give me one. That's okay. Maybe 3 to hearts. Sure. 3 more hearts? Yeah. Well, we really only have 2 we can convert. That's okay. Order of operations. Maybe I should have opened that one first. No repeat hand types is our boss. So we kind of need something really good for that. I am going to play these smaller lucky cards as much as I can. Okay, we'll make you a wild card. Get a good flush house going. What does a flush house get us in the year 2026? 98,000. It's unlocked, so I mean we could theoretically... Ooh, on. It's basically like up to like plus 15 malt, which is not huge, but when you malt that malt, you're malting that malt, and it's malting. Planet cards, more hearts, perhaps? I think we need the planets. Okay, so maybe we just avoid full houses entirely, unless it's a flush house. There's a big gap between those two. Hello, that's nice. Okay. Get maybe a couple more face cards going. I would like to see another 10. Not the best 10, but it's a 10 nonetheless. There's 4 of a kind. How's that looking? We do 4 of a kind right now. What happens? We tank this. I mean, we still have 7 jacks out there. Why are we not just doing that? Yeah, this is what we should do. What? Flush 5 the jacks, bro! That's all we had to be doing. Look at this. 125,000. We haven't even leveled it up. That should be... That's like halfway to like a max boss situation. We'll do flush house. We'll try to get flush 5. I don't know if we'll be able to this late. No repeat hand types. We have a couple options now at least. Goodness. Steel card, that'll be you. I'd say we play 4 of a kind first and get that one out of the way, because this is going to get us a decent amount of points if it doesn't hit 1. Cool. Pay no attention to me. All right. All cards are considered face cards now. Yes. Big time yes. Okay, cool. So now ranks don't really matter too much. I mean, obviously we have the most of jacks by far, so I still want to get 10s up there. How many 10s do we have left? We only have 1 10 left. So I think bonus cards, steel cards. Very cool. Another face card. Another consumable slot probably doesn't help us too much here. Well, I'll wait on that, but like look at this. We got... I mean, at this point, yeah, everything is a face card, John. Everything that you have is a face card. So, as such, definitely want to do a flush of fun stuff. That's not a flush, guy. That's okay. We could flush house this right now. Oh, well, maybe not. That's okay. It'll get the job done. We got to dial it in though. Oh, maybe it won't get the job done. Okay, let's there we go. That the ×3 with the 3 of a kind is key. Having that, flushes don't really matter. This is our savior hath arrived. We have to get rid of something. At this point, I mean, we have this thing. We have a lot of face cards. Do they all need to be face cards? I think we'd rather have the banana at this point. It's a tough call, but I feel like this is the better math decision. There's our full house. Finally. I'll look here. I don't see anything. We do have one more blind before the boss, so let's really try to figure out what we need to do here. Obviously, we want face cards, and we want of a kinds. So, face cards of a kind, rather. There we go. Okay, I can make that into a jack, and then I can turn jack into a queen, right? That's a flush house. How many points is this going to get us? It's got to get us like a crap ton, right? Even without the lucky thing triggering. 614,000, I'm not concerned unless we get really unlucky on the cerulean bell here. We'll take one last gander at the shop. 4 of a kind seems like a good fallback. Looking for a face card, ideally. Doesn't necessarily need to be a heart. We would take that in a pinch. That did nothing for us. That's fine. Forces one card to always be selected. Okay. How many queens do we have out there? We have 8 queens left. We could just flush 5 this. Flush house would make more sense. So let's look for that exact setup. I'm not going to even bother with the lucky card. This should be the game winner. We have literally everything popping off for a 486,000 even play. Not too bad. Thank you, Jimbo, for saying we made some heads up plays. I thought so as well. That was awesome. Suzanne with 3 N's. You're okay in my book, but that's excessive. That's too many. So we'll see you next time. We've got even more of these gimmick decks. We're still on red stake for the foreseeable future, but we're moving along at a pretty good pace. So I certainly appreciate that. And I appreciate you as well. Please join me again. Subscribe if you feel super compelled to, and you will be rewarded with more of my videos. Good night.